In this video, you will learn how to divide rational expressions. So in solving expressions, you must know how to factor, because that one is very useful in simplifying not only rational expressions but also other algebraic expressions. And you also need to take note the division rule, or the rule of division, that when you divide an expression or a number by another number or another expression, you have to change the operator sign from division to multiplication, and then you flip the divisor or the denominator, or get the reciprocal of it. So let's say we're given this problem here, a plus 5 over a minus 1 divided by 6a plus 30 over a. So let's check if there are expressions here that we need to simplify. So a plus 5, we don't need to simplify that further, as well as a minus 1 and a, they are already in the simplified form. But we can simplify 6a plus 30. So we can write 6a plus 30 as, or we can factor out 6. So 6 times a plus 5. So 6a plus 30 can be written as 6a plus 5. Then we can rewrite this expression as a plus 5 over a minus 1 divided by 6 times a plus 5 over a. And we can write this further as, okay, I'll just write here, a plus 5 over a minus 1 divided by 6 a plus 5 over a. Note here that our divisor is 6 times a plus 5 over a. So we can flip this or get the reciprocal of that. And then we can write this expression as a plus 5 over a minus 1. And we change the operator sign from division to multiplication, times a over 6 times a plus 5. Now we can further simplify this by getting rid of the common factors. So we have here a plus 5 as a common factor. Then we can cancel that out. So we'll be left with a over 6 times a minus 1. So this is our final answer. So a plus 5 over a minus 1 divided by 6a plus 30 over a is just equal to a over 6 times a minus 1. Now let's solve another problem. So we're given here this expression, x squared minus 64 over 2x plus 16 divided by x minus 8 over 5. So let's take a look at each of the expressions if we need to simplify them. So x minus 8 is already simplified. 5. X squared minus 4 is the square of and the difference of a perfect square. Difference of a square. So we can write x squared minus 64 as x plus 8 times x minus 8. And then 2x plus 16 here, this one, we can also simplify this by factoring out 2. So that will be 2 times x plus, we'll be left with 8 inside the parentheses. So we can write 2x plus 16 as 2 times x plus 8. And now we can write this expression as x plus 8 times x minus 8 over 2 times x plus 8 divided by x minus 8 over 5. So actually we can cancel out x plus 8 here. So we will just be left with x minus 8 over 2 divided by x minus 8 over 5. And then we can write this as x minus 8 over 2 divided by x minus 8 over 5. And then we can write that as x minus 8 over 2. We change the operator sign from division to multiplication, and then we flip the denominator or the divisor, or get the reciprocal of it. So that would be times 5 over x minus 8. Now x minus 8 here is a common factor, so we can cancel it out. Now we are just left with 5 over 2. Therefore, x squared minus 64 over 2x plus 16 divided by x minus 8 over 5 is just equal to 5 over 2. Alright, let's solve another problem. So we're given here c squared plus 4c over c squared minus c minus 20 divided by c over c minus 5. So let's take a look at the expressions that need to be simplified further. So we have here c squared plus 4c. We can factor out c. So that would be c times c plus 4. And this quadratic equation here, c squared minus c minus 20, we can factor this as, okay, so we look for factors of 20 that when we multiply them, it would equal to negative 20. And then when we add them up, it would equal to negative 1. Because the coefficient of the middle term here is negative 1. So we can use negative 5 plus 4. Alright, so we can now write our expression, or this expression, as c times c plus 4 over c minus 5 times c plus 4 divided by c over c minus 5. So actually you can cancel out c plus 4 here. Then we're left with c over c minus 5 divided by c over c minus 5. Then we can write this as c over c minus 5 divided by c over c minus 5, which we can further write as c over c minus 5. We change the operator sign to multiplication times c minus 5 over c, which is the reciprocal of the divisor or denominator. Then we can cancel out c here as c minus 5 as well as c. Therefore, the answer is equal to 1. So c squared plus 4c over c squared minus c minus 20 divided by c over c minus 5 is just equal to 1. Now let's solve another problem here. So we're given this expression 3y squared plus y minus 2 over 3y squared minus 8y plus 4 divided by y squared minus y minus 56 over y squared plus 5y minus 14. So it seems that we're given here quadratic equations that we need to factor. So let's factor each of the quadratic equations. So 3y squared plus y minus 2, we can factor that as 3y and y. So we look for factors of 2 that when we multiply them it would equal to negative 2, and it would equal to, when we add them up, it would equal to positive 1. So we can do, okay, so we can write this as 3y plus 2 times y minus 1. You can always check this one by using the FOIL method, by multiplying these two binomials. And then we factor this one, the denominator. So that would be 3y. Okay, we look for factors of 4, that when we multiply them it will equal to 4. So we can use -2 and -2. So 3y minus 2 times y minus 2. So you can always check. So 3 times -2 is -6. -2 times y is -2. And we add them up. -2 plus -6. That would equal to -8. So divided by, we also factor this one. So this is just y factors of 56. All right, we can use 7 and 8. But the middle term, the coefficient of the middle term is negative. So the larger number should be negative. So that would be -8 and y plus 7. And then this one, we factor that. Y squared plus 5y minus 14. So factors of 14, that would be 7 and 2. So since the coefficient of the middle term is positive, so the larger number should be positive. So that would be y plus 7, y minus 2. And now we can simplify this expression. So we can write this as 3y plus 2 times y minus 1 over 3y minus 2 times y minus 2. We delete this over y minus 8 times y plus 7 divided over y plus 7 times y minus 2. And now we can further write this as 3y plus 2 times y minus 1 over 3y minus 2 times y minus 2. Change the operator sign from division to multiplication and flip the divisor or denominator, times y plus 7 times y minus 2 over y minus 8 times y plus 7. So now we can cancel out the common factors. So we have y plus 7 as a common factor. Then we have y minus 2. I'm sorry, I think I made a mistake in the signs. So this one should be 3y. This should be 3y minus 2 times y plus 1. 3y minus 2 y plus 1. Because when you multiply them, this would be 3y squared minus 2y plus 3y. So that would be 1y and then minus 2. All right. And then we can cancel out 3y minus 2 also. Then we are left with y plus 1 over y minus 8. So this is our final answer. All right, I put some problems here for you to work on, and you can put your answers in the comment section.